Hello guys, you're watching Roma YouTube channel and this third. Okay, let me say a few words how we came to these games or the finale of the RV6 tournament in a row. Okay, this one was played by the 31k rules, so not CWB, and it isn't anymore held by the Roma clan, since Roma clan doesn't exist anymore, since I killed it after an obvious disaster of the CWB discipline, and since Roma was CWB discipline clan, then I went into the Brotherhood clan, which is basically 31k clan, and again, since Roma tournament was my creation alongside with my friend Eagle, and we were back then not even in Roma clan but World War III clan, and then we just joined Roma clan, and anyway, just the name, this remnant of the clan remained the same, and I organized the traditional tournament as the owner of this tournament, just with the 31k rules now. It had 16 participants this time, and it was the elimination phase as always, played by the best of 5. If each player chose his own matchup, playing both sides, and if 2-2, then Rome against Rome. So practically the same rules as always, just as 31k this time. 16 participants played this time. The elimination phase where only one match was played, and because of some stupid reasons, but anyway, great activity as usual on these tournaments, and this traditional tournament showed that it survived, and perhaps slowly but surely becoming the most important tournament, traditional tournament of all, and it's respected by all players who still like to play above not to win before the play, so they just want to play then to win. So these players are still those who like to play in this tournament, though of course there are those others who won't. But one of the major reasons why this tournament is still so respected is because it has really stern and strict rules, which are respected, like from A to Z. So every word which is wrote in the rules will be respected, like 100%. So I guess that's why people like to join this tournament, with some really strong 31k players, and kind of the best active, and that's why there was so big activity. This tournament, this finale of the 6th tournament was played between 2 members of the Titans clan, which proved to be kind of the best, as I said, but my clan Brotherhood also had a decent participation. Myself won 3rd place, winning for the 3rd place player called Kim Jong Lee, no clanner, but very good player. For instance, I underestimated him before this tournament, putting him in the lower bracket, but he showed that he deserved fully to reach place which he reached. So I won duel for the 3rd place, 3-0, and finale was played, like I said, between 2 members of Titans clan, Sparky and Mohamed. Mohamed is here called Liang, and Sparky was okay. Spectator was IOW Astrax, and Sparky was the upper bracket in this finale. So by the rules, he had right first to pick the matchup, and he picked Pontus against Germans. Okay, so last time when I organized the tournament, this wasn't Roma Victor one, but it was 31k tournament, and there were some unusual matchups for 31k. So this time I wanted to have only 7 or 8 matchups which can be balanced. So, but in fact I was that sure that this one is so balanced. Just look from my perspective how I played 31k, that it can be played, and I think that these will show that it actually can be played. Just need to be careful playing with both factions. So okay, let's see what both of the players had. So Sparky had some infantry, bronze shields as Pontus, which is really normal to bring here. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9 units of bronze shields. Let's see the upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 upgrades, and 9 upgrades on infantry. So I guess 9 upgrades on these 8 units, or better to say 9. So 10 units of bronze shields, and this one was like 8 upgrades. Okay, so Pontic Heavy Cavalry, very interesting. Not sure I'd bring that one color, but okay. 1 unit, 2 unit. Not sure that units. Let's see. General. Okay, I give the rules that 5 units can be hidden, since 31k is different, not just like CW where 2 units can be hidden. So obviously the Sparky is hiding some of his units. Okay, so for now let's say that he have 2 GG is heavy Javkevs. He have very interesting upgrades on his chariots. So 3 upgrades here on these 2 chariots, and he have here 3 units of archers maximum upgrades. But since he have here like 70 units, I'm quite sure that he have 3 more hidden somewhere. And since I watched the replay, yes, you know that he have 1 more chariot, 1 more cavalry, and 1 more archer unit. And let's see what Mohamed have here. Playing against Germans is that he have 3 units of this spear warband, like 8 upgrades here. This have 6, and this here 8 too. And he have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of chosen archer warband with G attack, yeah, or S attack. He have maximum number of cavalry with maximum upgrades, as it seemed to be. Yep, and 6 of them, and very interesting 3 berserkers with a lot of money spent on its upgrades, probably GG each of them. Okay, so these 2 are probably at the moment they show to be the best players, probably since they've been in finale. But let's have a quick evaluation of these 2 armies, and you can leave your comments and see who is right and what are the best possible armies for this matchup, perhaps. Okay, so I think that Pontus had a bit better army here than Germans, and I'll tell you why. Okay, this Pontic army is good actually, but what I will bring, I want to put these upgrades on skitchers for sure, because they can run amok, and not sure that these upgrades can do any help here. Also not sure I'd bring this cavalry, since it's not that strong actually. and it's slow, so I will bring either Cappadocian cavalry or light JVK units, probably light JVK units, and the number of archers is more or less, I guess, fine. But yes, since infantry must be the main force of the Pontus here, so why not? It's not that bad. Perhaps I won't bring also 3 of skated chariots, but some chariot archers, because it's really strong unit. Probably just as in CWB in 31K, probably the strongest Pontic unit. Okay, so but Pontus can bring decent army to defeat, and in my opinion, such German army. I'm not sure why to bring so strong cavalry. Okay, perhaps if Pont would bring like Cappadocian cavalry, but then some X-Men would do the job instead of these spearmen. So I'm not sure that these spearmen actually could do any help here. So I'm not sure that this was good to bring these spearmen. Also, I'm not sure at all that berserkers can be good at all here, since Pontus is Pontus. I'm not sure on which unit to be released these berserkers to do a good job against Pontus. So especially not with these upgrades. Perhaps just one unit, bit small number of upgrades, but for sure not 3 berserkers spent with like 6 or 7k denarii. So I'm not sure that this was good. So practically, in my opinion, what German should bring here is a bit weaker cavalry here, to bring some X-Men instead of spears and berserkers, and perhaps 1 or 2 more units of archers. So Germany, what practically should do is to do some heavy skirmishing, very aggressive, and I'm sure that you'll see how Sparky played later, the Germans. And kinda that's how Germans should be playing here, in my opinion. I can say that because I'm playing some similar style with Romans, and I'm sure that Germans could do it very effectively against Pontus here. Okay, so let's see how game went actually. Yeah, I can do double, I guess, is all my replays. So I guess they were watching to each other to see the upgrades and the army composition, since it's very unorthodox matchup, and especially when it's played in finale of some tournament. So yeah, as I said, Germans should go aggressively, but I would just go a bit more wider formation, so to do some flanking actually, not to allow the Pontus to flank me. And we do a very aggressive attack on the flanks. And yeah, as you can see, these were hidden, these 3 units. Now, what actually here is happening is that Pontus is flanking here, actually playing tactic, the flank domination, and Sparky will play that tactic all the time. It's tactic used mostly by Roma clan in the past playing CWB, but let's say that me and Sparky actually played the most that tactic lately, and it showed to be very good in 31K2, both in team games and in 1 against 1. So Sparky is playing it a bit differently than me, perhaps even better, but that tactic is shown to be really effective lately in 25K2. So yeah, he simply don't want to allow the Germans to take flanks. So he will go very wide line with infantry, and he know that he will lose the Archer War. It's inevitable, but even offering his infantry to be shot, just his angles are very good. So it can be shot from the. It can be shot only from the front, not from the back, and that's very good. But what he is doing, So for now, here's the actual war, which is Mohammed winning decisively, which is okay. It's expected, very. Not sure. Let's see. Does he wasting arrows? Yeah, he's shooting from all of his archers, which I'm not sure it's good to do it like this frontally. You've got some flanking with them, you know, like a bit more risky playing, but you do kind of much more better if you threat from the sides and you're trying to micro your opponent. Like, I think that Mohammed should walk away from this red line and take some position here, like lying here, and to start flanking from both sides, like to remain here some of his units. And he lost one archer unit. Like, it's okay, Germany must be losing archer unit. It's also a normal thing, but I would try to lose them for something different, not like this. Like this is like just trying to get tired of the enemy units, which is also good, but I would try to as I said, to outmicro my opponent, and while he go, I just offer some of the archers, and while he's going for some archers, I try to execute some attack, divisive attack on some other place. And yes, Sparky is doing very well. He didn't lose much of his infantry, which is his main force, and he's pressing very well. Okay, he lost this arch war, and he now must and should go aggressively. Actually, you don't have to, because perhaps his box playing like this would even handle. He would say play defensive here. Not sure how much ammunition he has, Mohammed. Perhaps it's half at best, because these units are almost full, and they are wasting their ammunition quicker when they are full. And this unit is in jeopardy, and it's not good to lose cavalry units anyway. And now Mohammed will. He did good to drive away these two units, but this cavalry is much more expensive than these two units, I'm quite sure. So you now have to waste his micro on this one unit, trying to run away, while Sparky practically don't even have to watch on this one, and can do some aggressive attacks with his bulk of his army. I think this was the major problem. What happened here is that Mohammed was shooting from the front all the time, and as you can see, yeah, Sparky lost a lot of his units, but it will be hard for Germans to do some significant attack here, because especially now because of chariots, because they can defend very well against this cavalry, and infantry of Germans, even having these berserkers, can do good damage. So that's why I'm saying that X-Men spam would be better, because they can do it flanking and eliminate perhaps one by one of these units. And now Mohammed is offering his archers here, expecting that Sparky may rout, do alt attack on them here, and Mohammed to hammer them with his Gothic cavalry. But Sparky changed his mind, and he practically didn't lose any of the units, which is good for him. But Mohammed now is in jeopardy. These units are in jeopardy, and they are very weak, so yeah, this Pontic infantry will smash them. And now, if you want to have any chance, he will have to run to defend them, but it won't be easy at all now. And yeah, these units started routing, and Mohamed is releasing his berserkers out of control, and not sure that they could do any significant damage here, planting units. And it's very interesting, they now exited of his bloodthirsty mode, and yeah, he had any luck to rout these chariots, so even this charge won't be that devastating as he perhaps expected. All archers routed, and there is now a significant drop of morale of the German troops, and there is mass rout, and yet he is admitting defeat. I like that there is a skirmish playing in 31k here, so it's not just quick fight anywhere quickly. So it was a bit more tactical and strategical this time. I would like to see this, I hope you would like to see that too. This was a good game, in my opinion, and it's 1-0 for Sparky for now. So let's see what happened in second game. I'll return quickly with the commentaries of that one.